right, good evening. Welcome to our chart review for the week. Like what I intended was that during the chart review, we'll be able to connect our systems together. Then we take trades we look at all the trades and all the plays we had for the week on specific assets that we either traded or had the mark up, or we're anticipating this and this what played out. Either it gave us a 1 to 3 or it didn't give us a 1 to 3. We're just trying to, but I've been able to look at them one after the other. Like I said while I was walking us through the timetable, I said our chart review is going to be interactive. It's not something that I'm just going to do. I'll connect each and every one on the call, and then you take us through what you saw, what you traded, what you marked out. These are the plan for the Saturday market reviews. And from the timetable, you see, I stated it there clearly, it's simply students' work. But since we are starting now, I'm going to do the markup reviews for tonight, while subsequent chart reviews, I will connect us so that we can look at them together. Just tell us what you saw, the markup you intended trading, what played out, how you played it. You just share your screen, and then you're able to put us through so that we can learn one or two things from there. So I'll go on, just share the three assets we're looking at. The first was VIX 10, 1S. I think I dropped this on the general group. It was a long view we had on VIX 10 1S. Now this is the daily chart. Remember we had VIX 10 1S trading in this zone. We had these highs. We had these highs. We had these lows. We had this higher high, and then market came and gave us the break of structure at this end. So we're anticipating that price should keep going in this direction to be able to trade back into all of this last candle that took out this liquidity and led to the break of structure. All of this last candle became our point of interest on a higher time frame, because this was the candle that took out all of this liquidity and then gave us this break in market structure. So we're looking at this place, and you see how price traded into it. Though before we came to the mentorship, I think I shared how I caught this one, had the markup, and price traded into it. And I held this to this high, to this high, because there was a form of double top around this region. I shared this on one of the videos on the YouTube channel. So how I saw this double top, and they were expecting price to clear it up and get into this potential area for either a redistribution or we can blast through. But this was supposed to be the move from here, supposed to go up like this, and then give us evidence around this place, and then we see price go down. So since I know this was my potential area of interest, what was I looking at? Let me remove all of this so that you can let me now mark it up properly, what I saw and what I was expecting. Price gave us all of this sweep, and then there was a break in market structure. I'll annotate this so that you can just have access to it. There was a break in market structure to the downside. So I was expecting price to come back to all of this. That last candle that captured liquidity and rest to, and led to the break of structure. And then from here, there was equal highs that was captured here, some form of internal liquidity that was captured at this zone. You can see that was some form of equal highs that was captured at that zone. So here became my area for redistribution. It took time. This is the daily time frame, so it took a whole lot of time. This is what we have always said, trading is patience. So it took time from when price first visited here, this time on price, October 2021, around October, November 2021. All this happened in 2022. And now in December 19, price had come into that same region. So we are trying to look for what is happening currently since price has returned to all of this region and traded off. So I'll go to, let's just go to 4 hours time frame. Go to 4 hours. Let's see what has happened within this region. So on the 4 hours time frame, this is what has been happening. 4 hour time frame, we can see all of these. Price gave us this, a sweep of that high, and then price came breaking all of this structure. So this is the distribution and redistribution we're waiting for. But while I was waiting for this, I saw something on the daily around this place that gave me the entry that I think I shared. This is the daily time frame now. From this chart, you can see price kept going. This was a high. Price gave us a low. Price gave us a high. Price gave us a low. Price gave us a higher high. And now price came and closed below and gave us this low. So since this was the last structural point, I wanted to catch this by all of this place to the retest, and then we should go down. This is what I was anticipating and looking out for the week. So it took time for price to come into that zone. This was the last high, the last low, and the price gave us all of this, cleared some form of liquidity gain. You can see imbalance within this region. So I was waiting for what price is going to do within this region. So let's go to lower time frame. Let's say the 1 hour. Remove this, no, this. Okay, let me go to 1 hour so that we see the play I was looking at from this side and how I was able to catch this buy that is currently is a retracement. This is not the expansion, this is a retracement. It's a retracement. Shut this down. Okay. Retracement. So what can you see from here? You can see what price did around this place, this region. There was a sweep of this liquidity. Yes, there was a sweep, liquidity sweep around this place. This was the last low. There's some form of equal lows here, but price swept them. Let me take it higher so that you see. There was a sweep of that liquidity, and then price came all the way up and broke the structure. So to me, this was a structural point. Since this has happened, I knew price was going to rest within this place. So I was looking at all of these, all of this. If price closes below here, then price is gone since it was a retracement. So I was really looking at taking price from this region upwards. First, I was in this move. I saw this, and then I think I was looking at playing this. This came and oh no, sorry, this was not the play. I had this. I had all of this. Yes, I had this entry. I had this entry. Yeah, I had all of this entry. But that as price is coming downwards to the zone of accumulation, we expect that structure will still play out. You can see a high, a low, a high, a low, a high. So I was expecting a lower low. So I had all of this down. This gave over 1 to 3. Then price came. Let me remove this now. Okay, I'll leave that. Let me go to a 15 minutes time frame so that you see the play that's currently happening around this place. That informed what I dropped on the chart. You see the play that's happening around this that zone. All of these, all of these. This is that area for reaccumulation. So this is what I saw, and this is what I played. This is 15 minutes. Let me turn this to the line chart so that it will be clearer. You see the line chart? This was what I saw on the line chart. This is what I saw. Price came and closed below this. Look at it. Price came and closed below this. So this was a break in market structure to the upside. If you put it at just on the candles, you might not see it clearly because of this many weeks, and then this side was where our price closed above this last high. But I think the line chart makes it clearer. A high, a low, a high, a low. Obviously, market came, couldn't break, came down, couldn't break, and then broke and closed above this last structural point on this retracement leg. So I knew the next place to look at was here. This was some form of internal liquidity around this place. Some form of internal liquidity was around this place. So let me just take it back to the candles. Okay. Yeah, some form of internal liquidity was around this place. Was captured. So I saw all of this, and then I knew, okay, since price was coming back to this place, there was already a break in market structure. This is simply what I did. I had my long position around here. I had my long position around here. I had my stop loss around this area. Then I was expecting to take price from this high, which was already 1 to 3, or this high. It's another external liquidity, which you can use for target. These were now the zones that were for target. But overall, we're still looking at price coming to maybe all of this liquidity or somewhere around, I don't know, except I'll have to zoom it out and let's see. So this is what I was looking at. And that was how I got that entry. I think I later shared it on the group. I think I did. This was how I got this entry that I shared on the group. Yes, this was how I got that entry. Let me go to 1 hour. This was how I got the entry. So like I said, you just have to turn to the line chart. It will be clearer on the line charts if you want to look for a break of structure. There was a break of structure here. Yes, there was a break of structure around this place on the line chart. You see it. And then I was waiting to play this. So I got that played. This has given, I think, a 1 to, I've not gotten to 1 to 9 yet. Okay, this has given us like a 1 to 8. Yeah, a 1 to 8. A 1 to 8. So let me go to my 4 hours. Let's see what I'm anticipating on the 4 hours. What I'm anticipating on the 4 hours. Load up, load up, load up, load up. Then I'm going to share Euro USD. I'll share EU. I'll share EU. Maybe when I'm done, anyone is available and you can hear me, your network is okay, I might just allow you to share. So these are areas of target. These are possible areas of liquidity. These are possible areas. These are liquidities all around here. You can see them. and liquidities are used for target. So if I have this, if I have this, if we have this, fine, that's on the long term. But this is where market broke structure, and this is this is just a counter trend, it's a retracement we are trading right now. We're having something like this, and we're having another is IPA around this zone too. So we're looking at these two of them. Yes, we're looking at two of them, anyone that plays out. So we expect that price should come into all this zone. You can see this clear liquidity sweep around this place. And we expect that price should come back into all of this zone, all of this zone. So I can remove this now. Expect that price should come into all of this zone, and you can see there is imbalance within that zone, telling you that that zone is going to hold. So price should come back into all of this zone, and then we should have a push to the downside. Price should have come here. Let's see here, and then we can have a push to the downside. So this was how I got this. I'm going to keep an eye on it. You can also keep an eye on it. If we get an entry, this will play out. This 4 hours. It's still going to take time. Let's see, between Sunday evening or maybe probably Monday, we might look at this zone. If price gets to that place, we wait for a 15 minutes break of structure to the downside. Then we can look for entry. So that was how I played 10-1S. Now let me take a 100-1S. I would have loved Mr. Friday to share how he took 51S because we took it together. But I've allowed him to share that. But let me go to 101S. If his network is okay, he might just come to share that for us. So let me go to daily. This 101S. Let me go to daily. Let's see what happened at the higher time frame. And then we see how the lower time frame entry was made available, or the different place on the lower time frame. Okay, this is 4 hours. All right, this is 4 hours chart. This is the 4 hours chart. Let me pitch the screen together. We had all of this for a very long time. That's why I insisted that the sell was going to clear this low. We had all of these. Price has been bearish for a very long time. You can see the move. The high, a low, give us another form of liquidity, give us a low, give us a high that clears all of this liquidity. So here became our point of interest. Sorry, that was not it. Here became our point of interest. So I think I played this, that was before mentorship class. We played this, all of this. Yeah. So I was looking at price should come into this place, and then we can look to go down. You see how price cleared all this internal liquidity around this area. Price came, took away internal liquidity from here, and then price went down to clear the lows, went to all-time low, clearing this low, which I told us in the Telegram group that price was going to clear that low because of what I was seeing on the weekly. I think I also dropped that. So this is the next point of interest. Price has given us all of this push down. Now this place is done. This now is the next point of interest. This is now the next point of interest. The first has played that. This is the next point of interest. So I knew that this is what we are waiting for. We all had this markup from the group that we are waiting for price to come and give us all of this. So I began to look for re-entries. Since we were selling, I began to look for re-entries. So I went to the 15 minutes. I was looking at re-entries on the lower time frame so that we can just keep taking price downwards. since we already knew price was going down. So this is what price kept doing on the lower time frame. Let me use the 1 hour chart. I think it will be give us a clearer. Okay. So this was that entry that I dropped in the group. This was that entry. I saw all of this. You saw how price distributed here, the high, low, broke this place, gave us this break, and then price went back, retested straight away. Price came back here, retested. We had all of this push, and this was an institutional candle. This was an institutional candle. This was an institutional candle. So I knew price is going to come back to mitigate this candle. I knew. So I was waiting for price to come into this region. So I had all of this. I'm going to show us how I took that entry. Let's go to 15 minutes. I didn't take the second entry. I was skeptical, but I think I took this one and I just closed it, not quite long. I dropped it in the put also. So coming to that, this was the candle. And you can see this candle without wick. You can see that candle without wick. That was what I saw. And then to confirm that it was going to play out, you can see this huge imbalance. You can see this imbalance aligning with it, telling you that a lot of volume was pushed into this candle to mitigate this place. There was an imbalance here to mitigate this imbalance, coming to this structural point, and then price went down. So I simply had my shorts in this place. Simply had my shorts on that candle. On that candle. If I had wanted to play the 50%, I think I wouldn't have been able to get it. So I simply had my short on that candle. That was it. And then I was hoping to take price from this low. And that was a 1 to 4. I shared this on the group before it played out. And when it played out, I still showed us. So I had all of this push down. So all this move around this place. This was what I kept holding price for. This is the reason I kept holding price. I knew price was going to this place. So now this one is gone. The next thing we have a high, a low. So price had broken this region. Is a break in market structure to the downside for a price continuation. And price has given us all of these. Okay, price came back and gave us all of this. I didn't play this, but it was a clean distribution. We go to the 1 hour time frame so that you'll be able to see how I played. That the goal is not to trade everything. The goal is to be able to hit 1 to 3, and then you either take partials or break even, which I've spoken about countless times. So let me show us what happened here. Hold up, guys. Hold on. This chart is not loading up. I think the network is bad. So let me try to reload it. We'll try to reload this. It's not sure. Okay, it's back. Trading view is currently they go on they close for the weekends, while MT5 is working, trading view closes for the weekend. And so let's take note of that so that we'll be able to analyze with trading view for the weekend. So, okay, let me see if I can get 2 hours. So I just shared how I played that entry. Where is it? Okay, it was here. Yeah, this was the entry I played. Price came back after clearing this, came back to this side. I didn't play this, but it came back to mitigate this candle somehow and went down. But we are taking the lows, which is the all-time low. Now, let me go to 15 minutes. Let me show us what I saw in 15 minutes that made me to close the trade. Okay, this 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Trading view has closed, so it's not showing. It's not showing up. It's not showing up. But on the 15 minutes, like I dropped in Telegram group, let me show us here. Then I dropped it in the general group. Okay. All right. This is what I saw in the 15. Okay, the 1 hour. Price has given us this high, this low, this high, this low. And from here, you can see clearly price broke structure. So to the upside, telling you that the retracement is starting. So I'm expecting price to come to this region, take this as internal liquidity and trade into all of this region. And then we can keep going down. So I expect price to keep making something like this, go there, and then we can go down. That's what I'm expecting for 101S. I didn't take this. It was clear. The distribution was clear. I didn't take this. You can see I just annotated it, dropped it in the group. I didn't want to take a counter trend since I had a position here, which I just closed when I saw this. But it tells you that structure is the same thing. You can trade both up, down, the main trade, expansion, retracement is still structure. Just trade within structure, wait for a break. You can see the break was clear within this region, and then you play the retest. It's the same thing. The same thing. So it's just trade what you are seeing on the chart. That's all. So let me go to Euro USD. This one I dropped this in the group earlier. So let's go to, you saw it right? Okay, let's go to Euro USD. Let me just show us what I saw. On Euro USD, this is the DXY. As I explained, DXY has broken structure already to the upside. I annotated it. So we're expecting price to come here. And since DXY is bullish because it has broken structure, you can see how this liquidity was taken. Price came, tested this region and broke structure. So price is coming back to retest right now. So at market open, this is what we are expecting price to do. Give us that distribution here for DXY. So since the DXY is bullish, then we should be bearish on the Euro USD. And that's why I don't trade everything. I just trade Euro USD for now, just one asset. Let me go to Euro USD. I already dropped these annotations in the group. So these charts are in. So we are bearish on the Euro USD and bearish on Euro USD. Let's see if I can find it. Please, you can just mute yourself so that the noise from your head, Mr. John, Mr. Lawal, please, if you can mute yourself, that would be okay. Can you just mute yourself? The noise is too much, please. All right, I think it's better. Let's go. So let me just go to what I shared here for DXY. Okay, this is DXY. We're bullish on DXY. You can see it is clear. I've annotated it already. So for Euro USD, this is what I'm expecting. Price has been going up, down, higher highs, and then it gave us some sell side liquidity, buys liquidity, everything just came boom and was cleared from all this side. Then price came, broke this structure, broke this, and broke. This was the last structural point. Price has broken it, created some liquidity around this place, came, tapped into this place. We cut this buy, and then right now price should retrace back into all of this zone. This last push that cleared external liquidity, price should retrace back into it. And you can see price is already close to that place since we are bullish on DXY. Euro USD should go down, So we can wait for a 1 minute distribution in this place, or 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, and then we can just look to catch Euro USD downward. I think these were the calls we looked at for the week. If Mr. Friday, if you can share your screen, maybe I'll allow you share your screen so that you can, if you can, just let me know so that you can look at 51S. I saw you caught an amazing trade on 51S. That was very good. You drew the before in your group. Where is it? Okay, this is it. You had the before marked out, and then when it played out, you had it there also. Before, I think this was the before chart. Yes, dropped it. This was it, and then you had your entry. So you'd have just shared with us how you took the entry so that others can. It's not just me doing the call. I've shared the trades I looked at for the week. So whoever is ready, just let me know so that you can. I can make you host, and then you share what the trade you looked at, how it played out. If it didn't play out, you still let us know. We looked at why it didn't play out. Okay, this was your before trade. Good. First, I was looking at this place. I didn't know there was a tiny imbalance within this place. So I had my first entry here, stop loss here. I shared it on the group, and price came and knocked me out. But I saw that imbalance, which I showed us. I saw the imbalance. So I saw the imbalance. So I knew that there was something you saw. So can you just share with us? I gotta remove this. Okay. Let me remove this. So if you are there, you are available, just let me know so that I can make you host. If not, let's go to 51S. Let me just show us what I saw. 51S, 50s, what I saw, and we shared it in the group already. So I'll just drop it for us. So on the daily, on the 4 hours, this is what we are looking at. We are looking at our price should come to all of these. All of these. This is what we are still looking at, because price has given us this break of structure to the downside. To the downside. So this is a retracement move. Price came, we had our first entry on all of these tons of liquidity here. You know, price gave us a 1 to 3. You saw it yourself. But now price seems to have cleared this liquidity. If we go to the 1 hour, following structure, we can see structure here on the 1 hour is still bullish. Structure is still bullish. We had all of these high, this low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're expecting price to come into all of these, and we go higher. We're expecting price to come to all of that. So what did price do? Let me go to 15 minutes now. This is, what's that your surname? Is the G of 4. All right, you're welcome. So we had all of these. So price is still bullish. Price gave us this break. So we're expecting price to either trade into this zone and we go up. So price has closed right now. So I don't think we can look at that. Price actually came to this zone and gave us the play to go up. So we're expecting that price should reach all of this now. All of this. We're expecting price to reach all of this. All of this. We expect price to reach all of this. So trading view has closed. So maybe I will look at it using MT5. I'll need to just download MT5 on my system so that we can, or we'll just change the chart reviews from Saturday to weekdays when trading view is fully active. So price gave us that distribution. We can't view it now. Can't view it, so unfortunate. Can't view it. So. But let me see. Let's go to the chart. This young man sent. Okay, this was his markup, expecting price to come here. So price did. Price came into it. And when price came into it, if you can see, you will see this break. This was the break. Price broke here. The body closed above. And then, so we're expecting price to retrace downward, which price did, taking away this internal liquidity. So he got his entry on this. This was a sniper entry, the same zone I played. So we're expecting price to come to all of these in balance within this place. This imbalance validates that this other block is going to hold. Yeah, that imbalance validates that the other block is going to hold. So that will be all for the call. Many of you, I can't hear you, we can't communicate, and this was supposed to be a call where we need to share our screen individually, and then you explain to us trades you took for the week, how they played out, how your markup played out, whether it hit stop loss, whether it gave a 1 to 3. We're supposed to look at everything together on this call. That is what I designed this call to be. So if you see the timetable, it shows that we'll be having a student work market reviews. I will connect you, make you the host. You will share your screen and let us see what you did for the week, because it's a journey, and the essence of coming for mentorship is that someone should guide you on what you are doing. Following a mentor's just instruction or listening to a mentor will not make you. It's following the instruction. So we're supposed to look at Saturday's market review, but trading view has closed right now. So I think we're going to change this to a weekday when TradingView is active, so that we can see all of our work, all of our markup. The chart is live, then you can annotate for us and let us know your views and how they played out for the week. So I'm going to be dropping this in the mentorship group. You will listen to it again. You know what to do. Then we'll discuss there so that we can fix a better time for us to have the market chart reviews. It's student work. Everyone needs to be present. So we'll be able to agree on a convenient time within the week when TradingView is active so that we can be present and everybody will do his assignment. Everyone will do his assignment. Thank you for hopping on, guys. Thank you so much. Do have